Hey, let's be honest with one another for just a couple seconds. When you follow up on your wholesale deal leads, what does that typically sound like or look like? Are you going to shoot them a text and say, hey, Mr. Mrs. Seller, I'm just wondering when you're going to be ready to sign that contract? Or you call them up and you're like, Mr. Mrs. Seller, just checking in, wanted to see how things are going for you today. Then what they start to do is silence your calls. They block your phone number. They don't respond to any of your text messages, and ultimately it ends in another investor getting the deal because your follow-up sucks. So if you pay attention to the next few minutes of this video, what I'm going to show you are follow-up methods that are proven time and time again to differentiate yourself from the other investors in your area and ultimately make it enjoyable for the prospect to do business with you. So without further ado, let's jump into the tactics right now. The first tactic you need to start implementing today is called the selfie video text message. You're gonna use the selfie video text every time you get off the phone with a potential lead prospect to associate a face with a name and build more rapport with that prospect, or when you're following up on a deal that you haven't heard back on or you don't know what's going on and it looks and sounds a little bit like this. Hey John, it's Carter with CB Home Solutions here. Hey, I'm just shooting you a message to associate a face with a name. Also to let you know that this is my cell phone. So if you need to reach me, call me, text me, email me, whatever it is, feel free to reach out on this exact number. And also I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday at 1 for that property there on Main Street. I'll talk to you then. I gave you the example of I just got off the phone with a prospect, we scheduled an appointment, and I'm just shooting him a message to associate a face with a name. So he recognizes me, he or she feels comfortable doing business when we go out there and meet them. So this next follow-up tactic I used on a gentleman who had ghosted me for months. Like I had tried following up, texting, calling, nothing. No response to voicemails, no response to text messages, the plain text messages, until I sent him this one right here. And this is a meme follow-up, of course, featuring Toy Story. I got a response within 30 minutes from this gentleman. He's like, yeah, let's actually set up an appointment to have you come out and take a peek at the place. Now, it didn't end up resulting in a deal because the property needed way too much work, and I actually featured it on a past video. But this is showing you that when prospects ghost you, or they quit responding to you, they don't find value in what you're offering or following up. Most salespeople, they use the stale method of sending a check-in email, doing a check-in text message, making a check-in phone call, and it doesn't work. Those methods are old, they're outdated, no one will respond to that. You need to bring in humor, you need to bring in value, and you need to bring in some sort of creativity to your follow-up methods to get more deals under contract. Now, in addition to those two methods that I showed you, the next is another video format follow-up, and it's utilizing a third party. I'm gonna pop up the quick video that I made that I sent a prospect through Facebook Messenger. So let's watch that video right now.
Hey Tammy, can you believe this? Joe, who sits here, Bryan, who sits there, they told me. They said, if you can't get a response from Tammy today, we're not coming back into the office for the rest of the week. So do me a favor, let me know if you're still interested in something. Of course, we're here to help, but I would love to have my guys back here sometime soon.
Now you guys, I just gave you some absolute gold nuggets worth of follow-up, but we still have to go on appointments today. It's early, it's not even 9 a.m. We have a closing at 10 a.m. for a deal that we locked up. It's gonna be a phenomenal, quick flip, probably 25, 30 grand profit. And then at 11, we are going through another prospective flip. Joe locked one up yesterday. I think that's 5 or 6 for the month. I'm not even sure at this point, but I'll take you along on the appointments. We'll check out the house that we just bought, and then we will go to the new lead that came in yesterday for the walkthrough. So peace, and let's get going. So you guys, we forgot to record the appointments that we went on. We went on a walkthrough this morning, made the lady an offer. The one hesitancy she had, I think she's good with her price, which is awesome, but the hesitancy is, can she actually afford to make the move? Like, she'd be getting obviously excess cash from our offer, but she doesn't know if she can buy a place, if she can rent. Her credit score might be a little bit on the lower side, which is what she had mentioned to me. And she has 5 animals. But we're gonna actually take you guys along on a wholesale open house that we are going to for a potential flip purchase, possibly even a rental. Like, this place is sick. The preliminary numbers look really good actually. And otherwise, we're rolling steady for the month. Comment down below your thoughts on that place we just bought up in Appleton. Let me know what you would do to it if you're buying it for a rental or for a flip property, and then I'll compare it to what we're actually doing on our side. So you guys saw that wholesale deal. The place is, ooh, it's gross. I didn't even show you the basement. The basement's even worse. I actually forgot to get video and then I had to go back in there to grab some footage for all of you. But the place is very rough, probably should be gutted. Kitchen, bath, drywall, ceiling, windows, paint, trim, doors, furnace. Like, it needs a crap ton worth of work. I'm assuming probably between that $50,000 to $55,000 mark would redo the entire thing, but then you would be able to command a premium dollar amount at the end of the day. I think the repaired value on the place, if you fix it all up, get it in like new condition, pretty much brand new condition if you redid everything, you probably can command about 150 grand or 145,000 for that particular property, which is a 2-bed, 1 bath, about 850-ish square feet. So if that's the case, let's quickly run through the numbers together. We'll say 145,000 times 0.91, 131,950 is that. So that is our closing costs, realtor commissions, miscellaneous charges for your money that you're borrowing. Then we are gonna subtract a $25,000 profit, which is $106,950 minus $55,000 in renovation costs. We're at $51,950 would be a final offer amount. He's asking $57,000, so we're gonna come in lower. We'll see what happens. Worst he can say is no, but that's how you make offers. You quickly run through the numbers, you run through the scenarios, you get them an offer with a proof of funds. Hopefully you guys found the follow-up tips valuable in this video. If you did, smash the subscribe button, hit the like button. I appreciate you watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.